Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Deepa Pardiwala, and I was lucky enough to be elected the president of the Indian Student Association this year. This is my third year on executive board, and not only have I gained a lot from the leadership roles, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have gained a huge family here at Marquette. I'm so happy to be a part of such an amazing organization that lets me stay in touch with my culture, that lets me learn about other cultures, and that lets me spread it to the Marquette campus and the Milwaukee community. I'm so grateful to be up on stage tonight to give this speech. All right, to get things started, the people who made this show happen deserve the greatest thank yous. So first off, the participants. This year, we had reached the highest number of participants. We have exactly 143 participants. Every single one of them has put their heart and soul into this show, and their hard work and dedication to this and passion to put into the dancing, the singing, and the skit acts. So let's give a round of applause for all 143 participants. All right, so there are 7 individuals that have been elected with me to make up the executive board. So please give them a round of applause as I call them up on stage. First up, our vice president and my best friend, Arshdeep Dhaliwal. Next, our show coordinator and my little prodigy, Ida Jacob. Now, I'd like to call up on stage our money man, our treasurer, Justin Amakil. The girl with the creative mind, our public relations officer, Christine Rajan. The most organized person I've ever met in my life, our events coordinator, Anji Patel. Next up, our quick and clever secretary, Jenny Kanukadan. And last but not least, our little freshman representative, Tisha Joseph. Let's give them a huge round of applause right now. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be able to work with them for the past 8 months. They have been my support system since day one, and I couldn't thank them enough. Each and every single one of them have taken their leadership roles and have gone above and beyond with it. Whenever someone was in need or whenever someone needed help, they all helped each other out, and that's where I saw that this executive board is my family. I'm so thankful to be able to be on stage with them and be able to work with them and making this an unbelievable experience. So thank you guys. All right, so there are a couple individuals I'd like to talk about a little bit more. Will Ida please take a step forward? So Ida was our show coordinator this year. She had the responsibility of taking all the music, all the videos, all the lighting cues. She put everything all together in an organized manner. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, she made this look like a piece of cake. She was taking this huge role and made it look so easy. And Ida, I am so proud of you. I've seen you grown as a leader, and I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for you. So let's give a round of applause for this amazing girl. Next, I would like to thank our Vice President, Arshdeep. So, I am so fortunate to be able to work alongside my first friend I made here at Marquette University. With our similarities and the same vision for ISA, you've always made this such an easy role for me. Arsh, you've been my go-to guy ever since you've been elected, and even though you are ISA's vice president, you have always been considered a co-president to me. You put in You have put in all the hard work I have put in and probably even more. Whenever I was stressed, whenever I couldn't make a decision, I would leave it up to him and he got the job done. So thank you, Arsh, for making my life and my role 10 times easier. All right, so next up I want to thank some specific individuals and groups of individuals. First up, our decorations crew for putting up these amazing decorations, taking some time out from studying and doing homework. Now I'd like to thank our backstage crew. So our backstage crew, they are the communicators. They are the mediators between Ida, who's up in the booth, and the participants who are backstage. They have been through every single rehearsal and made sure that every single run-through has been as smooth as possible. So let's give it up for Isha Freen. Our very own public relations officer, Christine Rajan. And our very own events coordinator, Anji Patel. Next, our unbelievable tech team who are up in the booth with Ida, both Dan and Steve. You guys have been incredible with the lighting and the music. They're nothing but the best, and I couldn't thank them enough. With them, we got 2 ISA members helping out with the spotlights, both Akshar and Sahana. Thank you so much for helping out both these nights. Sorry about that. Furthermore, I would like to thank our sponsors. So I'd like to thank Sodexo and Bombay Sweets for starting off the night right by giving delicious samosas and lassi. I also want to thank our co-sponsors from Marquette and as well as Apna Foods. Now, I would like to thank our event coordinator, Annette Conrad. She is here somewhere in the audience. She has been working with ISA for a few years now, and she has helped us make this an unbelievable experience and overcome any obstacle. ISA is very grateful for having her by our side, and we couldn't acknowledge her enough. I want to thank you guys, the audience, for coming out and supporting your family, your friends, and your peers. And last but not least, I want to thank my family, my parents especially, for supporting me so much. All right, so now I would like to call upon the choreographers. So these choreographers have helped make this show happen. Without them, there would not be any dances or singing acts or skit acts. So I'm going to have Arsh help me out here. First up, our singers. We got Danny Kanyali, Pooja Nair, and Tapas Patel.
For classical, we have Jenny Kanukaran and Amu Jacob.
For Bollywood fusion, we got Danny Kanyali and Priya Kaur.
From Carol, we have Neha Haridas, Sibu Varghese, Sonia Matthew, and 7 other individuals.
From Malu Dance, we got Pooja Nair, Kevin Pantaplakal, and Tijo Joseph.
For fashion show, we have Jill Shaw and Megha Patel.
For Bhangra, we got Arshdeep Dhaliwal, Priya Patel, and Kashish Talwar.
For Ras, we have Jill Shaw and Roshni Patel.
For Mazah, we got Kevin Pantaplakal, Kinna Shah, and Sahar Jawani.
And for senior dance, we have Danny Kanyali and Neha Singh.
Let's give them a big round of applause together. All right, so now I would like to call out one specific individual to give the MVP award this year. This award goes to a senior who has participated in ISA, most especially with the show and his passion towards this organization. All right, so in the 4 years combined, he has been on the executive board for 2 years. He has choreographed Malu dance, Bollywood fusion dance, Mazah, and senior dance. He has been a part of classical and Bhangra and a part of skit for all 4 years. He definitely deserves a huge round of applause. This year's MVP goes to the one and only Danny Kanyali. All right, you want to take it?
Before we go on into our next performances, I just want to highlight someone that we haven't talked about as much as we should have. This person is my best friend, and she is actually our ISA president this year, Deepa Pardiwala. Deepa has put an immense amount of work this year on the board. She has worked with us flawlessly and has completed every task at hand. We cannot thank her enough, and I know her family is here in the audience. They should be just as proud as we are, if not more. And I just want to say it has been an honor to work with you, and I can say from the board, everybody here from ISA, we just want to say thank you for being an amazing president.
All right, that's a wrap. For those of you who have Snapchat, we got a Snapchat filter on tonight. And other than that, next up, we got fashion show. All right.